Minecraft has come a long way, to being an admittedly shitty game to this nearly endless sandbox world the player logs onto. But the word sandbox, what does it mean? Does it have an end? In Minecraft's case, that's hard to tell. Some people can call the game an end when they beat the Ender Dragon, some after you kill all the bosses, or when you get every advancement in the game. Why am I talking about this? It sounds random, right? Hey y'all, Dom here. Minecraft is one of those games where you would think you would never have an end. But what if there was? What if that end was killing the Ender Dragon? How hard would it be? Well, it sounds pretty easy, right? And so, I'm gonna see how many attempts it takes to kill an Ender Dragon without dying once. Should be easy, right? It shouldn't take more than a dozen attempts, right? Before this begins, I want to say something. Every attempt you see is unstaged and unscripted. The actual scripted part is, well, me talking right now. Hell, you can see me tapping right now as I speak. Believe me now? Attempt 1 was a rocky start at best. I spawned in the birch forest, mined down a tree, and crafted a wooden pickaxe. While looking for a cave, I spotted this pretty cool lava stream down a mountain. I found some surface stone and crafted a basic stone tools. I killed some animals, got some coal, and started to explore a cave. After mining some coal and running out of food, I got out of the cave and got some food and crafted a furnace. I cooked up some food and it turned night as I was done. I tried searching for a structure in front of an abandoned village. Just my luck. I slept through the night and mined some hay, killed animals and got leather boots. What an upgrade. I go exploring for a cave and found one with iron. I go back to the surface, craft a boat, and take a sail into the ocean. I found this big mountain and decided to explore that for a little bit. The rest of the day, I explored the mountain, slept through the night, and found another cave. I realized that this was a really big cave going very far down. I mined some more iron, and as I was bowing down, I accidentally pressed shift off the boat, attempted a boat clutch, and died. This was around the time I realized that it was going to be a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, especially since it was on a random seed. Attempt 2 was a lot better than attempt 1. I spawned in a snow biome, found a lonely tree, mined a pickaxe, mined some stone, made stone tools, and a furnace, and I started to explore the cave. I found iron relatively quickly, managing to get over 30 pieces of iron and coal in under 7 minutes. I started to have no sprint and decided to go back up to the surface. I killed a polar bear and cooked a fish. Then I decided to smelt all my iron and make iron tools, a shield, a flint steel, and full iron armor. I packed up my things, made a boat, and went through the ice a million miles an hour. I went into the ocean and searched for an island. After a bit, I found one, and while praying to get some food, I found a ruined pool. After a little bit of digging, I found a chest and it had 3 obsidian in it. I realized that was enough, and after getting attacked while mining and crafting obsidian, I finished building the portal and got some food and then went through. I spawned in a cave, kinda terrible if you ask me. After digging through the walls, I finally found another cave. Okay, this is starting to get a little ridiculous. I found a piglin, tried to mine a hole to make it easier to trade, and accidentally hit it. I know I'm a dumbass, you don't need to say it, calm down. After a little bit, I found some cooperated piglin and traded all the gold I had and got 0 under pearls. You knew there was a reason I quit this game for a little while. Now I'm starting to feel insulted. After that scam, I went through a wall and finally ended up in an open area. After mining some gold nuggets, I found my first ghast and I got launched 10 blocks in the air, at least, and almost died. Thank you, Minecraft. I found a ward force and decided to kill some endermen for ender pearls. After a little bit, I couldn't find any more endermen, and I decided to head off, proceeding with the most amount of caution possible. This is because of 2 reasons. 1, Piglin Bridge is one of the strongest mobs in the game and can deal over half my health in one hit while breaking my shield. And 2, I have no food. This is gonna be loads of fun. I mine through a wall and the first thing I see is a piglin brute running towards me. Out of pure instinct, I start to fight it. I killed it, but when I saw another one running towards me, I was on 3 hearts and I placed lava down. Walked back up, and the lava touched me once, I blocked it off, and I survived on 1 heart. Thank you, Minecraft. I healed up to 2.5 hearts with still no food. I decided it would be a good idea if I started to loot the bastion. After having a mini heart attack, I opened the chest with 1 cooked pork chop and a looting 2 iron sword. I go to the area of the bastion, block myself off except for a small little window, and out of the corner of my eye I see a group of piglin brutes were heading straight towards me. Out of pure idiocy, I decided to fight them with the Looting 2 sword, when I should have used it for Enderman or Blazes. Why? Why did I do this to myself? I must really hate myself or something. No wonder I'm overweight. I killed all the piglin and described around 1.5 hearts, still with no food. After a tiny bit more exploring, I find the main chest room, and find an absurd amount of golden carrots. Thank you, Minecraft. After trading my last bit of gold, and I had no ender pearl trades still. I wonder how Dream fell in this speedrun. I decided to flee the mansion and explore some more. On this adventure, I mined more gold, traded some more, and burned to death by a guest. Now, I know you may be thinking, why did this guy try to make that sound normal? Well, it's simple. I don't give a fuck. I still have more attempts I gotta go through. Attempt 3 was pretty much the same as attempt 2. I got a pickaxe to get stone tools, found a cave, mined some coal, and was fighting for my life as I got to half a heart by a creeper. I swear this footage is unscripted. I go to the surface, had an intense 1v1 against a zombie, got more iron. The bad news was, it got into night, and I decided to smelt my iron first, then cook food, while on half a heart. Mobs started to go attack me, I got shot by a skeleton and fell on half a heart again, and then I ran away with 2 hearts. As I was getting fish, I got blown up by a creeper again and I landed on 1 heart. Oh man, I want to be on half a heart. Luckily, I had melons and decided to go grab the rest of my iron. After my heart attack section was over, I mined more iron and found a cave, and mined even more iron. I smelted the iron in the rain, and now I'm full iron armor. I found another cave, mined more resources, and found 2 diamonds. I went back up into the surface and decided to explore for a while. I found another cave, found an enderman, got the ender pearl, and I found a lava pool. I speed ran making another portal and spawned in the middle of a cave down to bedrock. I found piglins, wormed again, and dug into a warp forest. I placed a boat down, bait enderman to go into it, got a bit carried away, and died. Attempt 4, I made a pickaxe, got stone tools, mined iron and coal in the cave, got down to 1.5 hearts twice, got down to half a heart fighting a spider, and while I was getting out of the cave, I fell from a high place and died. Attempt 5, I started usual, made stone tools, got coal and 30 iron, made full iron, had no food, and fell from a high place again. The worst part about this is I could have saved myself, but I didn't have a quick enough reaction time. Attempt 6. This is about the start where I get to get tired of this challenge. I get wood, and making things more interesting for myself, I purposely go to half a heart and go in a cave. I get stone tools, and touch the end of lava, and die. Attempt 7. I get wood and stone tools, then I do something different. I kill a bunch of animals for food. Once I get done cooking the food, I head for a swim in the ocean. After a little bit, I found some land, fall asleep for the night, then found a desert with a desert temple. It didn't have anything much, only interesting thing was 2 golden apples, but that was about it. I found ruin portal, a potentially completable ruin portal. In the chest, I get 1 obsidian, not 3 like I need to complete it. So I kept on exploring, found a cave, mined coal and iron, and after that, I got out of the cave, found a bunch of zombies in one area, tried to fight them, and died. Attempt 8. I get wood and stone tools, find a cave, go in half heart while getting iron, and die by a zombie. Attempt 9 was the same start as any other attempt, getting wood. But I had to take a little break, and once I logged back in, I was great with this walk with WASD. What the hell was that? I had never seen that in my life, and ever since I started playing Minecraft Bedrock on my Switch, I had never encountered that before. Anyways, after that, I got stone tools, went exploring and found a village. But first, I went down a cave. After mining for a bit, I headed up back to the surface to find it being nighttime. But in no time, I stole a villager's bed. Yeah, I know, how mean to me. Suck it up, losers. When I woke up, I decided to go after the iron golem. While doing so, a creeper came up and blew up my 3-block baler, almost killing me in the process. But after all that trouble, I killed the iron golem and got the least amount of iron from the golem, 3. What the fuck? After finding a blacksmith and seeing a pillager outpost, I looted the blacksmith and decided to go after a pillager outpost. I go to the outpost, had a little mishap where I spawned on 2 hearts, but everything was okay as I found a cave to go in. Bad decision as I misplaced a block and got shot by a skeleton. Attempt 10. I get a shift spawn and spawn under the water. Thank you, Mojang. And once I got up, I saw this giant ass mountain right next to spawn. Well, fun and short lasted, and I got my basic tools necessary to live. After mining a bed of coal and killing animals for food, I went to a cave, mined some iron, smelted that iron, almost died by mobs, going on the hunt for food as it turned night. As I was trying to survive from mobs, I went into a water cave and dug into a regular cave without water. With me having shit inventory management, the only danger I had was driving down to one heart. As I was running out of food, I found glowberries in the cave and almost died fighting spiders. After digging back up to the surface, I get hit by a baby zombie, go to 2 hearts, while running from a creeper that almost blew me up and killed the baby zombie that was killing me. Me being as paranoid as ever, I look all around as I smelted my iron. As my iron was done smelting, it turned to day. I thought I was safe before I was down to 1 heart by a baby zombie. I killed it though, got some pork chop, and since I hardly hotkey anything in my hotbar, I used a scroll wheel on my mouse and lit myself on fire and died. That's up to 11. Spawning is the only type about. Spawned stone and iron really quickly, went down a mountain and found a cave. Got some iron, and I was fighting zombies and spiders. I fell and died. Attempt 12. Got a wooden pickaxe and sword, and started killing animals for food. Once I got a lot of food, I went to a ravine, got iron, and found a mine shaft. While I was in that mine shaft, I found a few diamonds. After more mining and the discovery of 3 minecart chests within a 10-block radius, I had 3/4 iron and cooked food. I found a spider spawner. After killing a bunch of mobs and a creeper showing a floating chest, I found absolutely nothing of value for me whatsoever. After a bit more mining and some up to the surface, I found a village at the top of the mountain. The village had a blacksmith with its chest having some bread and a sword. I was going to kill the iron golem, he got stuck, and I thought he was going to kill me. What an idiot. After mining some hay bales, I decided to get a fletching table to be easier to get ender pearls, but nobody took a job for the fletching table. And I've seen 2 villagers almost make out in the open, so I decided to leave the village. After a few minutes of exploring, I found a cave, and I decided to go strip mining for diamonds, and I got a darnest effect. So I knew that I was going to be in the Skulk area. Luckily, it was an ancient city, and I found a lava pool, so I built another portal. I spawned in the Soul Sand Valley, and after getting bombarded by mobs, I burned to death.